Hey, how's it going? So you've got an email, obviously, from us regarding our new program here called Men's Clinics.AI. It's going to be AI powered directory. You're we have it's there, but there will be a chat bot that pops on here. It's going to be able to answer questions, find somebody who's looking for somebody with a certain treatment in their area. It'll pull up some locations, and but obviously you can use it through the search. Um, so regarding the email, is trying to get you guys signed up in here or claiming your thing, adding your information. Obviously, there's a deal section in here. Actually, there's advertise. But the first thing you want to do is find your location in here. If you were to type your name, it could be under your name or the name of the doctor's name or under the name of the location. So you might want to try either one. But the easy way is just to go down. You can see all the categories that we have. The main categories of aesthetics, ED, hair restoration, hormones, pain management, wellness, weight loss. Those are the ones in here. But if you want, you can just look for your city in here, and then you can click it, and then find yourself that way. So then when you do get your listing in here, this one obviously has already been filled up with information. Yours most likely is going to be just the company information, name, and just basic in here. This is one that's been um, dialed up already, so we've uploaded some information. Now there's a map in here. There's the about us. Categories have been selected to what you carry. The link to the website. The send message right here is set to go to the email list that we have on file from you from your website or wherever we got your information from. So this is you can kind of see, you can picture there about us information. This will connect to your Facebook and Instagram in here, so people can see your feed in here as well. You can add a YouTube video in here as well. So if you got that, you can. And this is on different plans. Some of this, and also there's a book online. So if you have a link for online booking, you can take advantage of this feature as well. So that's the main part. So once you see that, main thing is here. Once you do it, hit claim here. Um, it's going to bring you to some information for you to just pick a plan and go through which option you want. So here are the plans. So here's everything. So we've been doing a lot of just background real quick too. We've been doing a lot of marketing for a lot of these treatments. P-shot, ED, hair restoration, PRP treatments. We do a lot of medical spas, hormone BHRT, and all those. So we're going to be using our marketing background to market to this site. And we actually have a lot of our from our marketing. We have a lot of our pixels on Facebook. A lot of the stuff are really loaded with data that we can repurpose. So in here, um, you can see the different plans. Everything it's half off until 11:31 until so we want to give everybody like a little quick chance to get here and get locked in. Whatever this price is going to be, whatever after the first, we're going to put on the regular pricing, which is right here. So this regular price is 199. So basically everything's half off right now. So we're gonna this is basically the difference is like this is the categories is one big difference. With this plan, you're only going to be able to list in one category, which is fine. Maybe you only have, maybe you're a med spa, you only maybe offer P-shot, maybe you don't fit in some of these other treatments. So that just depends. This one here is more categories to list. Obviously, the more categories you get, the more exposure in there. And this one also, for the deal section, this allows you 2 deal vouchers to be listed in there, so which isn't available in here as well. So the deal vouchers are, the kind of they're, you can create a deal in there. Somebody can claim it. They'll get a QR code. You'll get an email with their, contact information, name, phone number, email. You can call them if you want, to try to schedule an appointment or a consultation. There's no fees. There's no commission taken off of those. So really, the listing fee is all you pay. There's no ad cost or anything. So it's generating leads, contacts. Here, the higher up, you get obviously more categories. This was only 3. This is 7. There's 7 categories as a whole on the website. Just so to give you an idea. So this 7 means you basically can list in everything, and actually deal vouchers 7. So I mean, basically you make a voucher for each. Um, deal there. The main one difference here, listening with Diamond, this is all basically the same thing. Is this is for if you have additional locations. So this will give you up to 2 additional locations as well. So the images are just there's things you read down here so you can see the YouTube video. So booking links, social media links, all this stuff. A lot of these are basically the same, just different, less categories or less vouchers, or whatever the case may be. So once you get this your plan picked out, you're going to be able to you'll be able to get into your site. You have access, and this is what it's going to look like in there for you to create your deal. So basically, here's your listing title. Maybe you want to change that. Maybe you want to put the name of the business and not under the medical doctor's name of record. Or you can put a dash. You can add it, both of it in there. You can add to it. You can kind of do that. Categories in here. You pick what categories are related to you. They're all in here, so you can pick which ones depending on what plan you're in, obviously. So certain plans, this one's set on the diamond level, so that shows you that once you get to a limit, it'll stop you from being able to add. There's a summary. Basically, here you can add, depending on the plan, you can upload several images. It could be before and afters. It can be just different pictures related to different treatments. Cover image, logo image. Here's where you put the YouTube video. This is any basic contact information. There's the website, your email. So I would go through and check all this stuff to make sure it's updated. One thing to point out real quick is if you got this map here and for some reason you don't see the actual map, just check on a different city real quick. And then sometimes we've had a little issue the API grabbing those. So there's that. There's your Facebook page, your Instagram page. This one doesn't have one. Right here, your hours. Here you go. If you do have an online booking link, you can enter it here. If you don't have one, if you don't put it in, that's fine. It's not gonna, then the online booking button won't show up. So it's not like it's gonna be there not working. It'll only populate and show up on your page if you put something in there to use. So that's kind of it, how that goes. And then from in here, you can create a deal. In here, you can see there's an existing deal already. Basically, you just put in your information. The deal title, the description, the summary, how many are available, what it is. So then you can put in the information, start date, the value. Here's a QR code that I mentioned that'll show up in there. So that's where, and then this is how those look after they're created. Here's a deal to look at. It's got the redeem. Here's the $250 off P-Shop procedure, Beverly Hills. Shows you how many are available, just gives you some information. Basically, so that somebody would click this redeem. I'm already logged into this, but otherwise it's going to show you a place to sign up to create an account. And then you claim this, then you'll get the voucher. Then their client will there'll be a screen that pops up with a QR code that they can, download or take a picture of, save it to their phone, however you want, that ways. And you'll also get an email as well. So any deal that's claimed, whatever, you're going to get the name of the user, their phone number, their email, so you can reach out as well. So, and there's no commissions on this. So this is just part of the package. So that's just a good run through of it. So hopefully we'll get you guys signed up in here. If you want, schedule a call. I'll help you set it up with you. Get some questions. We're really cranking up some of our campaigns next week. So obviously most of wherever we got people are registered in is where we're going to start driving traffic to. We've been doing it for a good 4 years, doing a lot of 6 years for the med spas, about 5 years for the ED and stuff like that. So hope to hear from you soon, or see you soon, or see you up here listed. All right, thanks.